The Powerbeats Pro were officially announced a few weeks back, and the first wave of shipments are expected to arrive to customers at the end of this week. We actually got our review unit in-house today, and in this video, we're gonna do a quick unboxing and my overall first impressions of the new truly wireless headphones from Beats. The Powerbeats Pro will come in 4 colors: ivory, moss, navy, and black, which is the model that we have here. And inside this box, within a box, we have the Powerbeats Pro sitting right on top with a fairly long black lightning cable included inside the box as well. There are also a few guides and paperwork, as well as 3 additional sets of ear tips so that users can find the perfect fit. The first thing that I noticed right off the bat when holding the carrying case is just how much larger this footprint is compared to something like AirPods. Now, we will do a full comparison very soon between the AirPods and the Powerbeats, so be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss that video. The rest of the case is clean and minimal with a Beats logo right on top and the lightning charging port on the back. There's also an LED indicator light on the front too. Once you open up the Powerbeats Pro, you'll notice the headphones are sitting right inside, which is held together magnetically, just like AirPods. In order to pair your Powerbeats Pro, you need to keep your headphones inside the case, and there's actually a friendly reminder sticker sitting on the roof of the case. Pairing is exactly the same as AirPods, as the Powerbeats Pro shares the same H1 chip. All you have to do is simply open up the charging case next to your phone, and the phone will automatically detect your headphones and simply press connect to pair. Pairing seemed nearly instantaneous, which was very impressive. As far as fit goes, I usually stay away from headphones like this because they just don't fit very well in my ears. I always mess around with it too much and I could just never get the right feel. I also feel kind of ridiculous trying to figure out the best way to insert these into my ear and get the hook in at the same time. Do I go hook first and then stick it in the ear, or ear first and then the hook? This might just be a personal thing for me, but it's gonna take some practice. I think that's another main reason why I just really love my AirPods. I know exactly which way they go in, there's only one way, and they fit perfectly for my ear. You do get 4 sets of ear tips with the Powerbeats Pro, so finding something that works for you and your ears really shouldn't be an issue. Wearing any headphones for long periods of time will obviously cause some ear fatigue, but the Powerbeats Pro aren't too heavy on my ears, and so far, they've been very comfortable. It's early, but I do feel like these are gonna remain comfortable as time goes on. Quick side note for those who wear glasses and are worried about having both your glasses and Powerbeats on at the same time. While I do not wear glasses on a regular basis, I do wear sunglasses, and testing them out with these thick rimmed sunglasses, I don't feel any real difference. The frames do lean a bit on the Powerbeats Pro, but it doesn't really feel all that different wearing them both at the same time, so something to keep in mind. So once I had the Powerbeats Pro on correctly, the fit is very secure, and I'd be shocked if these headphones really ever fell out during any physical activity. After I did some slight adjustments with the headphones inside of my ears, the sound quality was immediately noticeable and really good. The bass and low end in general just sounds great, but it's not too muddy like I've noticed with some other headphones and how they tend to get at times. That's actually kind of been the knock for me and Beats headphones in the past, is that they're just too bass heavy. But so far, so good in that area. Everything just sounds really full, but you can definitely hear all of the different layers and pieces of specific songs. And so far, I'm really liking that sound profile and the quality coming from the Powerbeats Pro. Finally, I do want to touch on a few features that the Powerbeats Pro have to offer, specifically the automatic play pause when one earbud is inserted or removed from your ear. These are found on AirPods, and I love that feature. You do get functionality, and you can also long press the buttons on either side of the headphone to activate Siri. Speaking of those buttons, you can also play pause and skip forward and back on tracks. And while I like the idea of having these physical controls, especially on both earbuds, I've noticed quickly that it's not always easy to locate that button on the first try. It might take some getting used to, but my suggestion is to kind of feel where the logo is first, and then that's where you need to press, and not try to tap and press right away. Also, I don't want to forget the volume controls, which I actually forgot about the volume controls when I was first testing these out. They sort of rest on the top part of the frame, and I actually really love having physical volume buttons on each earbud. It's a really nice touch, and I wish there was some way that that could have been on AirPods. And there's also the previously mentioned H1 chip, which gives you one tap quick and easy pairing. And like AirPods, once you pair to one Apple device, your Powerbeats Pro are synced across all of your Apple products. One last side note, as far as battery life goes, the Powerbeats Pro claim to offer up to 9 hours of listening time per earbud and 24 total hours with give or take 2 full charges from that charging case. There's also a fast fuel feature that will give around 1.5 hours of playback with only 5 minutes of charge, and 15-minute charging will give you 4.5 hours of playback, which is just insane. Now, since I just got these headphones in today, I haven't really been able to test that out, but I'll be sure to do so and let you know in follow-up videos. Now, the Powerbeats Pro retail for $250, and so far I would say that these do pretty much pack all of the features that one would want minus wireless charging, and definitely some premium sound quality that could make it worth that price point. So be sure to let me know if you plan to pick up the Powerbeats Pro or what your overall thoughts are in the comments section down below. This has been Dan with Mac Rumors. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.